How you doing?
I'm Officer Sanchez with the Fort Pierce Police Department. What's going on today?
Is there an issue?
Sorry?
Is there an issue?
Yeah, we were called out here, so we're just making sure.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
All right, they canceled the call. With Sanchez 9172.
Cool. Hey, excuse me, can I get the CAN number?
Okay, yeah. So why did you lie about your birthday?
I did. I told you January
2005.
Well, that was a
And you
mistake.
also gave me Jacob Vallejo, which is not on your driver's license at all. It's not a real name. Okay, you don't give nicknames to cops. You give real names.
We'll see if the. We'll see.
Subscribe to protect your rights. These officers in Florida and California went way too far today, but one tiny lie changed a simple traffic stop into a potential felony. In Fort Pierce, a bank employee tries to shut down the First Amendment, while in Bakersfield, a bad cop loses her cool over a nickname. We're breaking down these encounters from Surreal Family and San Joaquin Valley Transparency to show you exactly where things escalated. Will they show their ID or end up in handcuffs? Stick around because what happens next changes everything you know about street law. This is a double feature you cannot afford to miss.
Oh yeah, don't touch my camera, man.
I'm asking.
That's
you,
a no-no.
You don't need to record me unless I.
The confrontation begins when the bank employee asserts that recording the building is a security threat. However, under U.S. law, specifically the First Amendment, citizens have the right to gather information and record anything in plain sight from a public forum, such as this sidewalk. There is no expectation of privacy for a commercial building's exterior viewed from public space. The employee's attempt to dictate behavior on a public sidewalk is a common legal overreach that auditors term contempt of business.
You just walked up to the camera, ma'am. That makes no sense. Dana?
A simple question.
Dana? I can explain what I'm doing if you can just take it easy. All right. I came to video the bank. I'm on an assignment. Somebody sent me to record the bank. I can't disclose that. And on top of that, I'm exercising my rights in public. I just want to see how much traffic there is in this bank. That's all I'm doing, how much business there is in this bank.
I've asked you to record.
I can't answer that one.
And then that's why I'm asking you to leave the property.
What property? The public sidewalk?
Well, you can stay on the sidewalk, but you don't need to record the bank.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna stay here and record.
Can I get your name?
I'm not gonna disclose that right now
Not mine.
because it's right there.
Right. So
Ma'am, if you don't want to be recorded, why did you walk up to the camera? Does it make
because
sense?
I'm asking for security purposes for the bank.
What kind of security purposes is that, ma'am?
Let's just call on.
Why would you do that? You know, videoing is not a crime. Photographing is not a crime. We got company. We got company. They're gonna learn a valuable lesson today. Definitely. Seacoast Bank is gonna definitely learn a valuable lesson. See how he does on the parking. Let's see how they do with the parking. All right. Looks like a pass so far, guys. He is actually parking in a parking space. Nice, nice. Very nice, very nice. So far, so good, man. Got another one over here. Another one over here. What the hell? All these cops for a man with a camera.
Hello, how's it going, sir?
How you doing?
I'm Officer Sanchez with the Fort Pierce Police Department. What's going on today?
Is there an issue?
Sorry?
Is there an issue?
Yeah, we were called out here, so we're just making sure.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
All right, they canceled the call. With Sanchez 9172.
Cool. Hey, excuse me, can I get the CAN number?
When the Fort Pierce Police Department arrives, they quickly realize they lack reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, that a crime is being, has been, or is about to be committed. Under the landmark Supreme Court case Terry v. Ohio, police cannot legally detain a person or demand identification just because a business owner is uncomfortable. Since the auditor remained on public property and violated no statutes, the officers were forced to cancel the call and depart. This demonstrates that ID refusal is a powerful tool when the citizen understands that suspicious is not illegal.
Yeah, please, man. So what happened? They canceled the call?
Yeah, somebody did.
Okay, I guess. It's a good thing. I mean, I guess. You don't have to waste you guys' time for this, but...
You on the sidewalk, so.
Yeah, bro. I just want them to get educated on that shit, man. I want them to get educated, man. Can you go let them know? Because shit, it came out really rude, saying I can't record this. You know?
I can go talk to them.
Yeah, go, man. It's about education.
Supervisors called them or something. They told them that what they can do and what they can't do. They said they wanted to disregard this call. So.
All right. Because she came out saying it's illegal to record the bank and shit.
Yeah,
I wanted her to get educated,
I guess
bro.
somebody educated them in there. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just need the CAN number. That's it. What's your name and badge number, then?
Gil. Officer Gil.
Awesome, bro.
Demon Slayer.
Huh?
Ready for the movie or what?
What happened?
See your shirt.
Oh, yeah. I'm a fan.
You want an Andrew? You good?
I already got it on camera anyways. I just need the CAN number. Your body cams are on and stuff like that? Well, you guys didn't even go in there, but whatever. All right, at least I gave you something to do right now. It's a waste of time, though, but...
Other things to do right now.
I know, bro.
Hey, have a
Crazy.
good day.
You too, man. Take it easy, guys.
Can't wait for the new movie.
For real. Oh, yeah, I know. Awesome. You too, guys. Thank you. Just talking about this shirt. Right here. So, yeah, I guess they canceled the call as soon as they pulled up. So, I think maybe the supervisor of the bank, I don't know, somebody educated them in there and they canceled the call, as you guys heard. So I got the CAN number here, but it wasn't much anyway, so I'm not probably even gonna request that. For what? They didn't even go inside. So, geez, they came in deep. 3 deep. They were pretty cool though. She was pretty serious, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I liked his attitude and the other guy. I didn't really like her attitude too much. Fort Pierce, guys. All right. They didn't pass the parking though. Well, she didn't. The other two did.
What started as a peaceful exercise of rights in Fort Pierce just proved one thing. Knowledge is your only ammunition. The officers had to walk away because they couldn't find a single entry point to violate the First Amendment. But here is what most people don't realize. Staying silent is easy when you're on a sidewalk, but everything changes the moment you're behind the wheel.
we're heading across the country to Bakersfield, California, where a high-tension traffic stop nearly ends in a felony arrest. You're about to see the exact moment a citizen's mistake gives a bad cop the green light to escalate. If you think you know how to handle a roadside interrogation, think again. This next encounter is a masterclass in what not to do when the lights start flashing.
So you also gave me a false fucking birthday. When you should have had your license on you to begin with. But you have a license.
They're not like if he was standing like right here recording me a problem because I'm having to do something. But he's well within reason and he's not causing issues, he's not bothering.
This car is not moving from right
It's
here.
his amendment rights to do that. And this is what you're talking about.
The driver's crying. Look up San Joaquin Valley Transparency on YouTube, bro. I teach you your rights. I record cops, make sure they don't mess with you guys. I probably saved your asses today. No more crying, bro. Don't cry, man. Even if you're getting arrested, don't cry. Especially if you're already in handcuffs. Don't fucking pout about. They love seeing that shit. That's what they want. Get your name, badge number right quick.
Yeah, Officer Herrera, 1598.
1598.
Yes.
All right, if I'm not mistaken, when you walked in, I gotta say this man's been professional and he was talking to the youngsters in the back. He let them know that I had the right to record. When I did walk up, it did sound like you said the F word to them. So, in my opinion, I know you have a job to do and you're talking to them, right? But in reality, if they put a complaint on you for being discourteous, it could come back sustained. So you don't have to be that angry. You could have sent that message to them without being so angry and without swearing at them. I've been doing this probably a lot longer than you've been a cop.
Okay.
So it's important that you do that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
What was your badge number again? 1598. Hey, Lee, you mind if I get your badge number right quick?
Yeah, it's 160. What's your name?
David.
David. What's
Hey.
your channel?
San Joaquin. You already heard me, haven't you?
I heard you. I seen you around, I think.
That's what's up. Did they give you the card, Mike? The card that they made for me when you got hired?
What was it?
On one side they tell you the First Amendment, and the other side is how to deal with auditors, stuff like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you help-
that
did you
was
help
made because of me, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I've been doing this here in Bakersfield 9 years, bro.
I appreciate you.
How long
man.
you been a cop here?
About 5-6 years-ish.
5-6 years?
Yeah.
You ever gonna get your chevrons?
I hope so.
Hey, you have a good demeanor. I seen you talking to them, and you weren't being rude to them. I walked up and I heard her swear at them, and I just talked to her about it, and I said if they put a complaint on her, it's possible it comes back sustained. So I just told her, hey, you don't have to do that. You could have talked to them without doing all of that. So, but anyways, I do appreciate you talking to them, letting them know that I have the right to be here.
Everyone's human, right?
And you have a damn good demeanor. I hope you get your chevrons real quick. You know the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment?
Tell me.
You don't know it.
I don't want to say it and you're going to catch me on a word.
Come on, try it at least.
I'm not going to do it. I know they're watching. If I say one thing wrong, I'm going to get
Speech,
destroyed.
press, assembly, petition. Speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition.
There we go.
These
You
are
got it down.
the fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. And I gotta tell you, the ship, I like the ship.
Thank you.
From sea to shining sea, people are waking up,
There we
recording
go.
cops, asking questions,
There's a
holding them
lighthouse up
accountable.
here, you know, the bright
Yeah,
light.
that's
Bright
what's
light of
up.
the storm, you know what I mean?
Hey man, I like your demeanor, bro.
Thank you, man. I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate it. Let me get
Yeah.
one more handshake, man. I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
What up, guys? San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I'm seeing some cherries and berries, so I thought I'd come over and record, see what's going on.
This segment highlights a critical failure in citizen-police interaction. While the Fifth Amendment protects your right to remain silent, providing false information to a peace officer is a crime under California Penal Code 148.9. The officer correctly identifies that a simple infraction escalates into a potential felony when a subject provides a fraudulent name or date of birth. Even if an officer's demeanor is unprofessional, an individual's legal standing is severely compromised the moment they move from silence to active deception.
And what's your real birthday? Okay, so you also gave me a false fucking birthday.
I did.
You gave me 05.
I said January 30th, 2007.
2005. Just hang out.
She cussed him out. She said, it seems like he gave me a false fucking birthday. So we're gonna see if she could be a little bit more professional after we get done here. told
right
me.
now, on the way over here, I probably saw 2 people that had registration, and I had to make contact with them and let them know, like, the registration is valid in our system, but they don't have the proper sticker on. So obviously there's hundreds of cars riding around, and we can't always, like, there's only obviously 2 of us right here, right? So we can't fly for everybody. But for you as a passenger, when you're letting someone drive your car, right? Right. So that's just, it's food for thought whenever someone's behind your wheel. I know sometimes you're just like, hey, you have a license, and they're like, yes or no. You're trustworthy of them. But for you, like, you gotta have this in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
You have a license. Okay, yeah. But why did you lie about the name of your birthday?
I did. I told you January
2005.
Well, that was a
And you
mistake.
also gave me Jacob Vallejo, which is not on your driver's license at all. It's not a real name. Okay, you don't give nicknames to cops. You give real names.
We'll see if the. We'll see.
You know your car doesn't have registration. You know you don't have insurance. You know those things, right? So why are we even chancing? How old are you? How old are you?
Hey, but just so you know, like, it's not trying to, like, get something wrong, you know, you gotta get something to it. Sure, right. But what happens is when you start lying about your name, back to something else, what do you have to charge with?
Yes, felony. And I did. It came back to somebody else.
It literally comes
You
back.
gave me a false name and it was actually a real person. So because you gave me a false name and it came back to a real
But I
person,
gave you my
you gave me
birthday.
Jacob Vallejo, which is not your name.
January. Did I give you January
2005. So it comes back to a real person. So you're lying. Listen.
In a rare positive turn, Officer Lee successfully recites the fundamental protections of the First Amendment: speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. This interaction underscores the importance of the First Amendment audit community in ensuring that officers are trained on the constitutional limits of their authority. By acknowledging the citizen's right to record at a reasonable distance, Lee avoids a Section 1983 civil rights lawsuit and de-escalates the tension created by his partner. Knowledge of the law remains the ultimate shield for both the officer and the citizen.
Listen. You gave me a real person's name. That comes back. That's a felony. Do you realize that? The second you lie, you lie. Because you didn't tell me the name of your driver's license. You told me a name that is what your friends call you, which is not okay to do. Okay? So you could be going to jail for a felony. Over something so small like a traffic stop. When you should have had your license on you to begin with. Because you have a license. There's no reason to lie about that.
It's like if your driver's license is Michael such and such, and then pops you over and you're like, oh, my name's Mike. Well, yeah, your friends know my Mike, but what is your legal given name on your driver's license? You start giving names of like other people, like my partner's son, that's a felony charge. And I don't know, like, I'm not saying
Back to
you are,
your left.
but typically when people do that, they give you names. They have warrants that they're worried about. And then we find out who they are, because we have fingerprints. We find out who you are, right? We can look at the demographics, ethnicity, and all that stuff. It doesn't match. We can run fingerprint scanners, take you there. We gotta figure out who you are, because it's our job to kind of access information, right? So
They're lecturing him about giving a fake name. He says he gave the nickname and the wrong birth year on accident. And she's saying that the name came out to a real person. She's saying that they could have charged him with the felony, but he's making it seem like he did it on accident. And they're lecturing him.
Okay, do you understand what he's saying? I don't think you understand it. You are an adult. You can go to jail. It's not juvie. It's not little kid jail. It's baseball jail.
He's not.
You guys have
He's
someone
not
that can
causing
follow you up.
issues. He's not bothering.
This
He's
car is not moving from right
just.
here.
It's his amendment rights to do that. So.
Or I can tow
Perfect,
it.
bro. The
You
kids.
guys have someone to pick you up?
It's depending on what my partner's.
Can I get my car to
That's what it'll have to be. Either you tow it or I tow it.
No, I'll tow it.
Okay.
Because I can't afford to take it out.
Okay, you can't afford tickets either, but yet you're putting yourself in
I
this
know,
situation.
but I learned my lesson and it's not gonna happen again. Because I am gonna get my registration and insurance of the company that was like that. So if you guys want to let me tow my car myself.
No.
I really don't want to call the kiddos for actions. That your kids are actually what's saving you.
Right, looks like it.
It's not you and it's not him.
I know.
He'd be going to town. You'd be getting your car sold and impounded. And then you'd be stranded. Okay? What's your name? Do you have any months for probation, parole, anything like that? No? Nothing crazy? Do you have a valid driver's license? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you guys need to find a tow. Get a tow to wherever you need to go. Because this car is not moving right. And if I see this car being driven by anyone, this car is going impounded for 30 days and you will not have this car back. Okay.
Looks like they're gonna let them go.
Alright. Just hang out for you.
She's gonna talk to Lee. What the fuck was I saying? Do you know what the hell I was saying? Oh yeah, you don't have to give your driver. My bad. Fuck that. Scratch that. You're out of here. Love you, man. Have a good day. Tell them to wait for me. Yeah, you don't have to give your social security number. You don't have to give your telephone number. You don't have to give your home address. Whatever's on the fucking driver's license, that's it. They try to make people believe that they have to give certain information and you don't, folks. It's important that you know your rights before you get out there in the fucking streets. And like I say, parents, I'm talking to you now. Do not send your kids over to Starbucks, to the theaters, to the football and baseball games. Don't be sending them places until you teach them what their rights are. Even if you don't know them, sit together with your family and start learning some of these things. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the amendments. At least start with the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and the Fifth Amendment. In the First Amendment, you have the freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. The Fourth Amendment, you have the right to be secure in your papers, persons, effects, and your homes. In the Fifth Amendment, you have the right to, like the Pop Brothers at Law say, which are my attorneys, the Pop Brothers at Law will tell you, STFU, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to them. Don't give information if you don't have to. Okay? And you guys definitely go check out my attorneys' TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the Pop Brothers at Law, Mark and Craig Wasserman. You guys check them out. If you guys need an attorney, go check them out as well. Oh, it looks like she's gonna give the girl a ticket.
Alright, here's your license back in. You guys are getting cited for no insurance, okay? Alright, go ahead and if you use the new, go ahead and sign right here and read that box. You will have to do it because you were driving a vehicle with no insurance.
It's correctable, right? So what that means is you need to go get insurance. You have a traffic hearing. So what you need to do is it's correctable, right? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you you can't, but you can. Yeah, I mean, but he's in a years old, correct? You're 18. Okay. So it's correctable, right? We go, we get our insurance, right? We have our traffic hearing. We show the judge. I'm not a judge, right? So I can't say where it's gonna fall, but do the correct steps, right? Take it to your court hearing, traffic hearing, and go from there, okay?
Alright? And your court date is the 24th of next month, alright? Okay, now drive home safe. Okay? Get home safe. Get home and park your car. It's a different cop, it's a different
I appreciate you, Lee. Thank you.
Yeah.
Get your name, badge number right quick.
Yeah, Officer Herrera, 1598.
1598. All right, if I'm not mistaken, when you walked in, I gotta say this man's been professional, and he was talking to the youngsters in the back. He let them know that I had the right to record. When I did walk up, it did sound like you said the F word to them. So, in my opinion, I know you have a job to do and you're talking to them, right? But in reality, if they put a complaint on you for being discourteous, it could come back sustained. So you don't have to be that angry. You could have sent that message to them without being so angry and without swearing at them. I've been doing this probably a lot longer than you've been a cop.
Okay.
So it's important that you do that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
What was your badge number again?
98.
1598. Hey, Lee, you mind if I get your badge number right quick?
Yeah, it's 162. What's your name?
David.
David. What's
Hey.
your channel?
San Joaquin. You already heard me, haven't you?
I heard you. I seen you around, I think.
That's what's up. Did they give you the card, Mike? The card that they made for me when you got hired?
What was it?
On one side they tell you the First Amendment, and the other side is how to deal with auditors, stuff like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you help-
that
did you
was
help
made because of me, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I've been doing this here in Bakersfield 9 years, bro.
I appreciate you.
How long
man.
you been a cop here?
About 5 to 6 years ish.
5, 6 years?
Yeah.
You ever gonna get your chevrons?
I hope so.
Hey, you have a good demeanor. I seen you talking to them, and you weren't being rude to them. I walked up and I heard her swear at them, and I just talked to her about it, and I said if they put a complaint on her, it's possible it comes back sustained. So I just told her, hey, you don't have to do that. You could have talked to them without doing all of that. So, but anyways, I do appreciate you talking to them, letting them know that I have the right to be here.
Everyone's human, right?
And you have a damn good demeanor. I hope you get your chevrons real quick. You know the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment?
Tell me.
You don't know it.
I don't want to say it and you're going to catch me on a word.
Come on, try it at least.
I'm not going to do it. I know they're watching. If I say
Yeah.
one thing wrong, I'm going to get
Speech,
destroyed.
press, assembly, petition. Speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition.
There we go.
These
You
are
write it down.
the fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. And I gotta tell you, the ship, I like the ship.
Thank you.
From sea to shining sea, people are waking up,
There we
recording
go.
cops, asking questions,
The
holding them
lighthouse up
accountable.
here, you know, the bright
Yeah,
light.
that's
Bright
what's
light in
up.
the storm, you know what I mean?
Hey man, I like your demeanor, bro.
Thank you, man. I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate it. Let me get
Yeah.
one more handshake, man. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You guys take it
You
easy,
too.
all right?
Yep, for
Say
sure.
what's up in the chat for me.
Yeah, all right. Hey, you guys, shout out Lee. He has a good demeanor. And we're out of here, folks. I'm gonna wait till they leave, and then I'll fucking dip out. So I pulled up, as you guys heard. She seemed a little upset. She seemed a little bit angry. I don't believe that she needed to, cuss at them, swear at them. She could have easily talked to them in a professional manner, like Lee was doing, and she should learn from Lee. There's no reason to behave that way. There absolutely was no reason at all to behave that way. So, let's do better. Bakersfield Police Department, let's do better, okay? Let's do better. Like I said, he had a good demeanor about him. And right along, I hope you watch this video later.
What started as a simple camera lens pointed at a bank in Fort Pierce ended with a crying driver in Bakersfield facing a potential felony. Today, we witnessed the thin line between exercising a right and creating a crime. The First Amendment protected the auditor because he remained silent and stood his ground on public property. But the moment that youngster provided a false identity, he handed the police the very handcuffs they were searching for. Remember this, the law is not a suggestion, it is a shield. If you don't know how to use it, the state will use it against you. Never lie to an officer, but never volunteer information that isn't required by law. If you've ever felt intimidated during a stop, share your story in the comments below. Subscribe to ID Refusal Cops so you're never caught off guard again. Because if you think these officers were aggressive, wait until you see the sergeant in our next video. This next encounter proves that even with a badge, no one is above the Constitution. Watch it now.